What's up guys, this is Astranox. In this Epic 7 video, I want to talk about Mort. So I'm testing Mort in this video. I've been climbing in Arena. This is on my 5th account. I'm back in Epic 7. Bear with me here. This is not some highly competitive, PvP. But when I saw Mort after summoning him, I was like, wow, he must be meta. He must be insane in PvP now. And yeah, so I slapped some gear on him, 100% crit, 267% crit damage. He's got quite a bit of health considering the fact that he doesn't have that high of a base health pool, right? Slow speed, it's okay. Over 1,000 defense, Elbrus, counter plus penetration set seems to be working pretty well. Now the skill 1 with the penetration set slaps pretty hard, right? The defense break with the ignore effect resistance is huge, like if he has more health than the target. And then the constant barrier that you're getting for the whole team, they're fairly thick actually. And the increase of the speed allowing him to just cycle faster. And the thing that he just stops all counterattacks, which is completely ridiculous. I mean, when I saw that was like unreal for me, because this is Mort. We're talking about Mort. He's not even limited, right? He's RGB. He's not like a light or dark, the ML5. He's just Earth, right? So that's good news for free to play. And that fear is brutal. When you fear targets, you're still able to damage them, and they can get out of fear when they get to their new turn, and then there's going to be like a resist check. So that thing is doing a lot of work, and that skill 3 hurts, man. That skill 3 does a lot of damage. It's a really good multiplier on that. And the defense penetration, when you are at, I think it's 70%, versus the healthiest target on their team, right? And you will see the damage. I mean, this is the better fights that I encountered while climbing. So there's still climbing to do. This is the 5th account. I want to do some RTA, of course, as well. And I have Mort on my 1st account. This is the 5th one, but the first one is a speed account. I'm wondering, what if I use Mort against players that play like a bruiser play style? They have a bunch of counter sets, and I just put Mort in there. He's gonna have he's gonna be healthy, like close to 100% crit chance, crit damage, big crit damage, like a bruiser setup, right? But he would be built like this one, but with more speed. So we'll see if I can get the gear going. And in that case, he wouldn't be ran on counter. I would just run him on like a speed set instead. Speed, and I'm not too sure what 2-piece, probably like a immunity, or I would still go with penetration. We'll see. So yeah. And also I've noticed my team that I've been running before, it's basically Senya instead of Mort. So I'm running Earth and Fire as damage dealers. I got Rose pushing the combativeness of the team, and Rose is as a 4-star hero, she's very useful actually. And then Ruel of Light, I mean, I didn't know, but she got buffed. She got buffed. She starts the battle with a buff that stays on her forever up until she dies, and then she comes back to life instantly with 50% health and 50% combat readiness, which is insane. Like, when I noticed that, because there's a battle she goes down, and I'm like, oh, this is not looking too good, because every battle I want to run it on auto just to test Mort, and it's faster, and I'm just climbing anyways, so whatever, right? And Mort usually is the top performer in terms of damage. Sometimes he's crowd controlled the majority of the time. Sometimes he's there's all kinds of debuffs. He could be like silenced. It could be that his passive doesn't work. It's like it's disabled. It could be that he has decreased hit chance on him, so he's not reliably, hitting. And I mean, having some like decreased hit chance on you, the damage. I mean, let's see here. It slaps, man. It's a lot of damage. So yeah, you definitely don't want to have something like decreased hit chance on you, because you want to land those fear as much as possible. It's really crippling the enemy. So the fact that he has ignore effect resistance when he is more healthy than the other team. Now, if you're gonna be min-maxing and you want the craziest Mort, and especially if you're gonna go there against another bruiser team, let's say you're a bruiser team and then you're facing another bruiser team, then like they might have more health than you because his base HP is not that high. So that's an issue, because you're not gonna ignore effect resistance in that case. And if you want to have more health than a bruiser team that you're facing, then you need to basically outgear them or have him like ultra slow. You need to have health percentage on your boots. Maybe they're going with speed on their boots, so that could be a way for you to actually, ignore their effect resistance, to have more health than them. Another way would be to have that, but also like the health percentage on the boots, but also you might want some memory imprints on your team that affects Mort, maybe more than one, that boosts the health, right? So that will allow you to have him with more health, and then he's going to be able to, ignore effect resistance. So those are like different ways that you could go about it. Now this Ravi is doesn't want to go down, but I'm tanking her. Ruel is just like super tanky. I mean, she's like 20,000 HP almost. Like you can see here, it's less than that because she's affected by injury. But normally she has very close. It's 19,900 maybe HP. Her defense is very close to 2,000. And she's got Water's Origin. So like when you have a Ruel like that, you're gonna be able to stay alive on the battlefield. Like you're not gonna be able to, you're not gonna go down easy, right? And the fact that Ruel got buffed, like that's beautiful. Ruel, you can get her when you start a new account too. It could be the one that you start with. And I'm glad they actually buffed her. That's really cool. That's really good news actually. And that's gonna be like, if you're gonna go for PvP, then Ruel might be like a top contender. It used to be like Spectre Tenebria, because you can bring her in PvE and PvP. Very powerful. I mean, I don't know how Spectre Tenebria is doing. She probably fell off by now, I think. So yeah, Mort, I mean, he's just doing work. It's great. Now the animation makes much more sense. Like he transforms into a dragon and like, just stomps on the enemy. But now you can feel the power of it, right? Like it makes a lot more sense. So I'm definitely happy with the performance of Mort. And that's not even like the best I could have him geared across all of my accounts. So when I'm going to be showcasing him, because this is like for testing, right? This is like nothing crazy here. But when I'm going to really like showcase him, it's going to be, pretty crazy. That's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, this is a major counter hero, like a major counter pick. Having Mort on your side, especially if you're going to be facing teams with counterattack. And that stuff works versus ML Ken. Like any type of like actual counter, like counter set, counter passive, Elbrus Ritual Sword. You just disable all that. Mort's the only one with counter. Actually, I need to re-gear my Ruel because she's actually on counter. The stats that I talked about, that is on counter. Because, well, having her trigger a few skill 1s here and there before Mort got changed, yeah, that was pretty useful to keep my team alive. But that's my 5th account, like that's not the craziest account. I just farm Banshee here. I barely have any speed on this account. That's why I have counter on her. But I could definitely go with like a triple effect resistance set. That could definitely be a viable strategy, because you want Ruel with a ton of effect resistance. She probably has like low 100. I would have to go check again. Maybe she's close to 150. FRES, but you definitely want her to have 200 and plus, because if she gets control, that's gonna be a a bad time. But of course, there's heroes that just ignore effect resistance, and that can be dangerous. So like landing a defense break by ignoring effect resistance is such a massive thing. Nakwol is definitely, that's a hero that can counter Mort. That hero can definitely counter him, because she just disables his passive, then the other heroes can start to counterattack, right? And is there can he not use his skill 3? And no, he's not silenced. It's just that his passive cannot trigger, and that's bad. You can see counter got triggered there, Elbrus, but it didn't happen because he's got that debuff on him. So yeah, Mort, I mean, like, those barriers are pretty good. They're pretty good. I mean, I went with health percentage on the boots, right? Like, like, you could have even more health on your Mort if you're like desperate. I mean, you're not gonna go for that though. You're not gonna go with a neck with health percentage. That's crazy. Like, you should go with crit damage, or at the very least crit chance if you don't have any crit anywhere else, right? I mean, he's doing a lot of damage. He's a bruiser, right? He's a bruiser with like way over 20,000 HP, 1,000 defense. Yeah, it could be good to have more defense on him. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe to the channel. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.